Okay, hello everyone. I'm Ân. I'm a dentist for Vietnam, and today I would like to talk about the attributes of force. You know, in the biology section of the orthodontist movement, we learn the importance of controlling parameters such as intensity and direction of applied force in order to obtain appropriate cellular responses for the safe and efficient tooth movement. Now, in the section of mechanics, we will deepen into the elementary concept of physics applied to orthodontics. Knowing the biomechanical foundation of clinical orthodontics means that we don't longer need to be captive of any specific technique or appliance. Understanding biomechanics significantly amplify our therapeutic resources for the application of orthodontic force. Force is a protagonist of orthodontic movement, and that's why we will begin our study in mechanics focusing on it. And first, let's start by defining force as being the action of one body over another. As we talking about orthodontic force, the body that apply the action constitute our appliance, which can be a spring, elastic, wire, or any agent capable of applying mechanical stimulus to the teeth. This in turn represent the body that receives the action of the appliances. Mechanical force usually cause the formation and or movement of the body on which they act. As these are considered as rigid body, movement is the only possible reason for them, and it is precisely this reason that we want to understand and even read it. This is what orthodontists must do in their daily clinical life. And then um, about attributes of force. There are three parts here. First is bond of application, second is magnitude, and the third is direction and sense. Um, as you know, when I put the elastic from the milli implant here to racket here, that is point one, and then when I apply the take appliance to racket here to make the point of application different from the point one here, so elastic connect from this attack appliance to the mini implant here, that is point 2, and with point 3 I will take like the logic attachment appliance from the racket, and then elastic will connect from mini lane to that appliance. We make a point 3 here, and first, another attribute of the fourth that is the most important one I want to mention, that it lies of the action. I, I will, for example, I will cast the boy one reveal from here. Then I will draw the line, that is the line of action here, the rest one, and when I use the revision plan, I use occlusal plane here, and when I connect occlusal plane with the line of action here, if we make an angle 40 degrees here, and it's called angle of incidence. Angle is the incidence. And as you know, when I take like a brilliant to make a point of application further from the tooth, further from here. However, a point of application also on the line of action, so it will make the same movement of tooth because it's also on line of action here. And you know, when I move to the example that I mentioned before, point 1, point 2, and point 3, you know, it will make this movement differently, actually absolutely different, because with the point 1 it will make to like deep in movement and make to ground slide instruction, and with the point 2 it will make with minimal trend of its long axis and without significant change in the vertical direction. And with the point 3, it will make a slight extrusion and will make the movement from the root rather than the ground of the tooth. And all of this will make a very different line of action. With point 1 is we make the line from here to here, and point 2 is we make the line of action from here to here, and point 3 that from here to here, so it's absolutely different line of action. So you know, the line of action of the force is paramount in determining this movement direction. To escape in today's animation, we review the basic attribute of the orthodontic force, namely their magnitude, point of application, direction, and stand of the force. Whenever we plan and perform a tooth movement, especially in more complex case, we need to be aware of these basic parameters. But this class were just the beginning. We will never have a currency in our movement prediction if you don't have a good comprehension of the concept of center of precision and moment. These are our topics waiting for us in our next class. See you for next class.